Hey everyone, welcome to the fourth house we're going to be building on my channel. This is a mid-size ranch home, which is fully stick frame, which means no trusses. As you can see, it's winter time in the video, so this will also show you what it's like to be a full-time rough carpenter in all types of seasons. This house took us about 11 days to build, and for this house I do pretty much all of the layout according to the blueprint, so you'll be able to see more in depth how we get the right sizes for all of the rooms. And you'll be able to see how I transfer the layout from the blueprint to the wall plates, so you can see us build fully functional walls with doors and windows. Today we get all of the foundation work done, which means all of the green plate and all of the steel beams. And then we pretty much get all of the joists ran, so then we could get it all decked out on day 2 and get the wall process started. This video is shot in 3 times speed, so if you want to slow it down to a normal rate, just hit that cog in the bottom right. I'll explain everything I'm doing for people who are new to building houses, but if you have any questions, make sure you drop a comment below. But with that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and let's get started. So first off, with any foundation, we're going to put the sill seal down, which is that blue foam I put on the concrete. That helps as an extra water barrier for this green board. This green board is also chemically treated to help resist the elements, and that's why we put it on the concrete first. We have to secure it down on these lag bolts, so then we could run joists around the whole foundation. One method to do this is just lift the board up on top of the bolts, flush with the outside of concrete, and pound on it with your hammer where the bolts are. This will leave an imprint on the bottom of the board, so you know where to drill. Right here, I'm just cutting a piece of green board to size. Same thing, lift it up, get it in place, and beat above the bolts. Gee whiz. Just like this. Huh? Yeah, flop it. That's only for rainy days. Those holes in the foundation are where some of the steel beams are going to go. Am I right to do this next board? Wait. When the green board gets all iced up like this, sometimes it's hard to see the imprint.
I might have messed that last bolt up. I didn't see it. Not far. Look, I measured. That's where it's coming from. Whatever. Just got it. No. Oh, the ice broke. Yeah. Fair enough. That's pretty close. Looks like you can come out a little bit. Might be that concrete. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. I think that concrete, so jump out. That's a quick green.
We usually green plate the main foundation first and then do the garage last. That's because sometimes we've had cases where we weren't sent enough green board to finish the whole house. So if you do the main foundation first, at least you can move forward with the building process and leave the garage for later.
Outside. Easy porch, easy. I'm gonna drill the hole here. Sticking out. No, it won't go. Oh, yeah. Am I a carpenter? I'm the old and dirty variety? The answer is yeah. Was that mine? Yeah. Good. Porch easy. He's on light. Working with.
So that's the basics of green plating a house. Now we're going to move on to setting the steel beams. The first one is a small one, which I actually didn't have the footage of, but it's only about 12 to 14 foot long, and it sits pocket to pocket on this corner. Depending on its width, we put a 2x6 or 2x4 on top of it. Then we secure it down with glue, and we use nails on the sides of the 2x6 that we bend around the flanges of the beam. The wood on top of the steel is so that we can nail down our floor joists. This next beam sits right in that pocket, and it free floats onto this basement post. We'll get this in place, then I'll bend those flanges on the post around the beam, and then we'll get a brace on top of it that's nailed to the foundation. These beam locations represent the major load points in the house that will be transferred up to the walls and eventually the rafters. Before we're done with the house, we'll make sure that all of these basement poles are nice and plumb and in the right location per the basement or first floor blueprint. There are concrete pads under here where the basement poles sit on, and this hay is there to prevent freezing on the concrete. This is a perimeter line that we're going to frame out to for our first floor. I missed the footage of us setting the right side of the beam, but here is the middle piece. To connect those, there are two holes on each end of each steel beam. They'll have a square metal plate on each side, and they'll all get 4 metal bolts and washers. Then we connect the missing sections with 2x6 on top as well. Here is a long beam that's in the middle of the other two beams, and it free floats out onto another basement post.
I gotta go. I got stuff to do. Forget.
To make sure that our beam is up with our green plate, sometimes we have to put small metal shims under it. But we also end up bolting all of the green board down with nuts and washers.
Yeah, those two boards right there. Got two of them. Oh yeah. How much stuff on my concrete? Get those back there. Sit down. I get those down a little bit. Oh. I'm my pocket. Oh yeah, on horses. I got it out. Just split in the middle. What? It's still tilted a little bit. Big. Yeah. I'll get that 10 on. You got any of those? Those are gone. Huh? How do you know? No. Yeah. That corner goes back so a lot. Oh, that's like still tilted. Here it is, I don't say working, I slips. Oh, yeah, good. Oh, good, good. Just think it's still good. Yeah. I think I'll raise. Try it. Can I go on this one? Yeah. You have. Oh, that keeps come to me. What do you know? Yep. Oh, that's good. Is it supposed to be decent? Just get it straight. Okay, look, straight.
I'm going to get started with some of the layout for the floor joist, which is 16 inches on center.
Yep.
I like to square my layout, but you don't have to. But it helps if you put a joist on the wrong layout or wrong location, because it'll skew or look weird on the straight line. This layout will stay consistent throughout the whole house, and we're going to mark it on all of the green plate and all of the beams. But that'll be the end of all the foundation prep. Now we're going to move on to first floor joist. To start off, we got a couple of load-bearing LVLs we got to place throughout this back wall for future load points above the house.
Already I'm seeing my line a little curved, like, no, it's not directly on my square line. Go on yours is for sure good. Maybe we'll pull it off the line like you're saying. What do you next to that layout? On your left. I see a lot more space than what I have. That better on your line? That's more square for me. Am I wrong? Huh? Am I doing something wrong? No, I think I just went off the wrong layout. You had a layout here, and that was a lot closer. That's like right on the board. Oh. Yes. Okay. Okay. I gotta double check it. Yeah. You on your line? Okay.
So it seems like we set all of these back joists, but I missed the footage. If that happened, that's probably because my battery died right before we were going to start setting them. When things like that happen, when we're ready to get things going, I don't want to disrupt work, stop everything just to go change my GoPro battery. It's a privilege for me to record and live stream at work, so I don't want to mess that up by screwing around and wasting too much time. So I apologize for that missing footage, but we set a 2x10 joist every 16 inches, and they all went on the same side of the layout. Right here in this gap specifically, we're marking where the basement stairs are going to go. We'll install small headers on each side of this opening to establish that as well. Some sections of the house require more load bearing throughout the whole area, like a kitchen, so sometimes we have to double up full joists throughout certain areas.
Boy. Why the shoe in? Why the shoe in? Not plugged in? It wasn't plugged in. Chris got it. Oh, careful. That's your oldies? Yeah. It looks like, yeah. I got nails both sides. You want the joist out? Snap. What are you still need? For this, it's 11 and a half. Is that where this one's going? Yep. Okay, that's me. Yep. That's me. You can put me one tap. Oh. Yep. Is it one off that one? You want those first? You want those first then? Okay. Oh, change quickly. I gotta do it now. Yep. Well, I mean, we didn't take it off. Take it off. Look at my losers. I was trying to take my more with them. I'll take it off. No, these are done. Ah, nice. No, I'm stacking the 12 footer, dude. 9. Nice, sharp. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh? Oh no. Right, so I think 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on that.
Now we're going to get some joist set in the middle of the house going from beam to beam. These will sister up with the current existing joists on the other side of the layout and get nailed together, and then crisscross that same way throughout the house.
We just had that one double on there? Oh, the other one is over there. What side? This side? It's over there. Huh? I keep doing it. I'm cool with that. I got toilet paper in my car. Yeah. No. Korean? You can use the TP, but that's it. Wong, get. I don't have a gun, so. Looks like about half inch. 2 inches. Yeah. Oh, it's handed. You got a gun? Oh, it's handed. Wow. Yeah, this way. Do I get tilted anywhere? Okay. I'm just making sure it's not too crazy. Is it the same layout? The pencil should be the same layout, right?
It should be, in theory. Oh, no, that's 16. That's 12, this is 16.
Trying to figure out how.
I'm on right, you're on pencil.
So that's the same, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be on his pencil.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out where these go, so I can pull off the right number, you know. But I look at the same layout as this, right? You want to give me?
Yeah, that's fine, right there, this goes right there.
Right, yeah, I'm talking about the numbers, though. Oh, okay.
9.5 between.
That's it?
And,
Okay, yeah, 3.8. Chill, don't use my government name. That's good with the beam, the steel. The doubler is. Yep. I've got ground. Oh, now I can spread these. Oh shit, put a W in my way. Okay. Or, let's do this one. Yep. Yep. Oh, it passed. Okay. Yep. Yeah, on this one. Are those going fast? Snake's rocking. Liar! Are you scheduling your Snapchat post, dude? Yeah. Hey, look at his thing. Yeah, one thing about Jake is he'll make you sick to your stomach. Literally. Come on, Winkle. Double check it. Double check my work, like always.
Don't check my number.
Double check it. Is it wrong or right?
What's up, Dave?
Okay, on this side. Whoa. Oh, he's crazy in the coconut. Crazy in the coconut. Is that gonna be annoying? Yeah. You might get handy. No. I don't recall. Oh. Is that the one with the high and shit? Creep weird? There's nuggets. Try to get a watch track again last night and win it. You watched like 5 minutes of it and it'll stop. I'll change it. Animation's good for how old it was. Huh? Yeah. Oh, one more? That's one right there, Jake. That was good. Oh, good ball. Get the fight, Charles. The worst part is when they were catch flying and you're picking up the dead one out of the house, putting in the fight. That's the worst part. Like, close on this side of the thing. The race. No, one's right here, the second one. We have to start with this one. Maybe after that is nailed, but. Flip it. Is it still like 2 inches? Yeah. round. Yep. Like that. Round. 2 inches, almost. Yep. Oh, you got awkward. Yep. Whoa. Come on. That was good. Yep. Take off braids, I guess. Yeah. Trade it. Trade it. Next round. Yep. Ah. Yeah, take that battery, I guess. I'm on ready battery.
Yeah, you get it.
He's gonna get a new one.
Stand there, sit there. Okay.
Huh? Ah, double braced.
When you're on the foundation, these joists will go out to your perimeter line, which should have been snapped per the blueprint. These will all eventually be capped with a 2x10 that we call a rim board.
Oh, do you know which line it is? Yeah, sorry. Okay. Yeah, that's on that side. Yep. Okay, hop. Next round. Yep. Yep. Come down, back around it. Yep. Yep. That's, I think it for those, right? Yep. No, it's I don't know if I can do one of these, huh? That's why I said might be a longer one. Was this 12 footers? No. This won't make it then. Where's this? Here. Right next to the corner, basically. Get one to it. Okay. Yeah. Right, cool. Ow. What's that you online? Okay. Go that way. Yep. Yep. Yeah. 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 I think you're trying to make it where it's not so noticeable, yo. Well, yeah, that has something else to do, you know. These are the things now, though. They should have spin out where he's the boss. Manager. Yeah. Oh shit. Anything about that? You're a little baby with no hammer. You're dazed and confused? Please, razor and taser. Really? That'd be cool. I literally haven't seen that movie forever. Shit. Yeah. Caribbean? Oh, really? Oh, I feel like I saw him. Just about that. Yep.
So to end our day off, we're going to get these 3 joists into these hangers and then get them all nailed in. But that's going to be your average first day progress-wise as a rough carpenter, depending on how many workers you got and depending on the weather. In the next video, we're going to get this first floor all finished up, we'll get it fully decked, and then we'll get some layout started on the first floor walls. So if you enjoyed this video or if you learned anything new, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button. And if you're interested in what it's like to be a rough carpenter by trade, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss all the unique houses that we build in the future. If you had any questions about what we did, make sure you drop that in the comments. And if you have any tips, criticism, or feedback regarding my work or my video in general, I'd love to hear that as well. I also started live streaming my daily work as well. The goal is to be live every day, Monday through Friday, at 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you have any free time, make sure you stop by and you could chat with me live during the job, uncut and uncensored. But with that, thank you everybody for stopping by. This has been Old Dirty Carpenter, and I'll see you on the next workday.
No. Well, yeah. You're free, man. It sounds like you don't have a piece of your girlfriend, so.
I have a lot of rules at home.
Yeah. There's really no need. Like, unless you have like a crazy pool.
There you go. I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
Play Mugenics, it's brand new. Mugenics. M-E-U, Genix. Yeah, like now. It's $25. Well, actually, you're playing on PlayStation, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's top of that. It might be. I don't play PlayStation.
You gotta get to know games, though, you know?
Have you tried Marvel Rivals?
No.
That's not a bad shooter, like, action game. Well,
People know.
what's that, cozy?
Yeah, they sound like
If you want, you get a cool building game called Satisfactory. Yeah. And build factories. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Well, never mind. You can have your own then. Rent that farm? Huh. Thank you, Mido. Oh, that's fine there.